probably don't know is that there are certain phrases that can have an even greater positive impact on your career. So I ran across an article on MSN Money, and it shares 3 phrases that we as professionals can use no matter what our profession is, that can catapult us to success, help us to build credibility, and earn even more respect in our area of expertise and in our work environment. So let's get to it. Number 1 is I need help. We all know that we are not on an island by ourselves. We're surrounded by others, and God created us He created us so that we could work together and collaborate. That's why we all have different areas of strengths and opportunities, different varying talents that also can work well with others' talents to help us to achieve success in the areas that we've set goals for ourselves, and to be able to continue to grow by utilizing and leveraging those talents and combining them with others' talents as well. It used to be that asking for help meant that you were weak, but we've become wiser and over the years, and we now understand that, hey, it is definitely a plus to admit when you need help, because it not only shows that you understand that you are human, that we are not super women and super men, but that we can all use a little help sometimes in order to achieve our goals. It also helps us to take better care of ourselves mentally and spiritually, as well as physically, because I grew up being taught that I was not to rely on anyone else, and that I was, even though it wasn't spoken out right, basically what I was being told as a child and as a young person is that I should be able to do everything myself. And that's an unrealistic expectation. And even if you are able to do everything yourself, what we do when we do that is we set ourselves up for failure eventually, because that's an unsustainable circumstance. And what we need to do is understand that we need to schedule things, we need to delegate. And even my former manager told me at one time, just because I ask you for something does not mean that you have to be the person who does it, because every time she would ask for something, I would dig down trying to do it. Well, I have a team who reports to me, and she said, it's fine if one of your team members does it. So what I finally realized is, hey, yeah, it is fine if one of my team members takes on some of those requests, not all of them, because I'm not going to be insensitive to what they are working on or what have you. But it's okay for me to ask my team to take on a project or an assignment that our superiors need. And what I make sure to do when I submit the results, I make sure that our superior knows who on the team did the work if I got help, just so that they can be aware. So it'll make you feel less stressed to ask for help, and you'll be surprised at how much more productive and how much better of a project you can get done or created or finished, and how much more efficient you can be, because you're utilizing everyone's strengths instead of your strengths in addition to your opportunities for improvement. So the next phrase is, I hear what you're saying. And this is so valuable, because I remember with the former job, I had a fellow coworker who was an attorney. She holds a JD degree, a law degree. However, she was not practicing law, but she was very haughty and kind of full of herself. And we were in a group meeting one day brainstorming about a project and how to move forward. And she told me in no uncertain terms that my idea was dumb. And so I quickly checked her and told her, that she didn't have the authority to make that decision, and that what she needed to understand is that everyone brings value to the table, because her ideas were not the only ones that were good ideas. Now we've since become very good friends and understand each other, because she saw that I wasn't going to accept that type of bullying type of and dismissive type of behavior. But we all need to understand that when we are interacting with others, we do need to hear what they are saying, and we need to create that space where they feel valued, where they feel heard, where they feel that they are going to be considered a productive part, or that they are considered a productive and contributing part of the team or to the conversation, what have you. And that even if, what I always tell my team is, even if we can't utilize your idea right now, or if we can't utilize the entire idea, we may be able to incorporate bits and pieces of your idea. So don't feel self-conscious about offering a suggestion, because someone else may have that same or similar suggestion, may also be hesitant for one reason or another about saying it, and that's not how it should be. Throw the idea out there, and or if you're the person who is in charge of creating a space where people feel valued, or where they feel that their ideas and what they have to say is important, make sure that you let them know that I hear what you're saying. And that will build partnerships and such strong collaborative relationships where you'll be able to have success at your feet over and over and over again, because you're incorporating everyone's ideas and contributions, comments and thoughts. And that's what makes the world go round. That's what makes the world so unique and so wonderful, because of our personal and individual and unique experiences and influences in our lives that help us to have these great ideas that we can share with others. And last but not least is, I don't know, but I will find out and come back to you. Oh my God, that is so important. That's one of the best phrases that you can use in a workplace where you are serving others. And that's what I tell people. I even tell new employees when I meet them, because I'm a human resources associate director of human resources. And so I tell new employees, listen, bring your questions. I may not always be the person who has the answer, but I definitely will. If I don't have the answer, I will find out who does have the answer, and I will get back to you. And that makes people feel, okay, you're owning my concern or my problem, and you're willing to take your time to either research the answer to a question that I may have or a concern that I may have, or you're willing to connect me to the person who does have the answer. And that will make people who you serve come back to you over and over again, and they'll spread the word, and your reputation will precede you, because they will share that, hey, this person has been very helpful to me in the past, and they will even tell people, I know I do, that if that person does not have the answer, what I like about them is they will find out who does have the answer, and they will connect me to that person. And it makes a situation where a person may have a concern or a problem or what have you less stressful to them, because they know that someone has owned their issue and is willing to help them, and they're no longer having to feel as if they're in the situation all alone. So there you have it. I hope that you have gotten value out of this content. I would be interested in knowing, do you use either one of these three phrases? I need help, I hear what you're saying, or I don't know, but I will find out and get back to you. Which one of those do you either currently use in your workplace when you're interacting with coworkers or clients or customers, or which one do you plan to incorporate if you have not yet incorporated them? Please, once you do incorporate them, one of them or all of them, please come back and let me know what the outcome was, how it made you feel, how it made the person who you were interacting with feel, and I would just love to hear your story, because I know it's going to be a good one. If you would like to help me on my mission, help support my mission of helping you to live your best career life, please hit the like button. Let the algorithm know that more people need to receive this great content, and also share it with others who you know are also on their journey to living their best career life as well. I would love to have them to join the fold. Also, if you would like to work more closely with me, I'll have all of that information below, in the description box below. And until next time, career success to you. I'm so glad you're a part of my audience, and I wish you a successful week.